Hey guys, Miracle here. Today I'm going to be playing through a ROM hack my friend and I created called Pokemon Sinful Edition, or SE for short. Now, this ROM hack was effectively cancelled. I mean, I still do some work on it here and there, but I don't really think it's going to get anywhere in the future. And my friend, which is aspiring Poke Trainer, as you can see at the bottom, has stated that he does not plan to release this demo. So I'm gonna go ahead and play through it so you can see what almost was. The aspiring Poke Trainer presents to you Pokemon Sinful Edition. Begin, if you will, a feat into the unknown, into a whole new world to explore, discover, and experience. Make choices that suit your opinion. Decide for yourself if you're a natural-born protagonist with good intentions, or if you are better suited with the nefarious tyranny of an antagonist. Programmer note: add more text for the prologue. So the reason why he said all that is because there are actually meaningful choices in the game. You can choose to play as either a hero or a villain, and we're gonna see that later on. By the way, this demo, it goes to all the way to the 4th gym. So that is someone who's known in this game as Professor Willow, or was it Willow? No, it wasn't Willow. Wilhelm, that's what it was. And later on we decided he's going to be Dr. Wilhelm due to unethical experiments of his that got him in trouble with some universities. So there's your first Pokemon right there. That's called Halax, I believe. It's a grass poison type. I don't know if it's actually possible to get it this game. Actually, yeah, I think it is possible now that I think about it. Alright, here are the protagonists of the game. We have the boy, which has the default name of Clyde. And here is the female protagonist, Claudette. Alright, so anyway, these two trainers that you see here were originally designed by aspiring Poke Trainer, but I went ahead and made some adjustments, and they turned out as you see them now. I'm gonna go ahead and select Clyde. Alright, this is the rival of the game, or at least one of the rivals. He goes by the name of, what was it? Maxwell, that's right. Or at least that's his, that was supposed to be his default name. This one I actually helped aspiring Poke Trainer to create. While we were going through all the different Pokemon sprites from the official games to splice together to create a new sprite. Aspiring Poke Trainer was directing me in that process. So this was the result, and according to aspiring Poke Trainer, this is his favorite that I've made. I'm gonna go ahead and increase the text speed as soon as we get to the overworld. So, these are the default frame types that are in the game right now, but we actually had several custom frame types that were going to be implemented, and you can actually see them if you go to the community section of Aspiring Poke Trainers channel. I recommend checking them out. We're going to go with number 3. So this is the trainer card, and the sprite of Clyde that you see to the right, we actually have a mugshot of him that was supposed to be used for the trainer card instead of just this, what you see right now. So we are currently inside of a tent, and this is a bed, or not a bed, a sleeping bag, and there's no reason to sleep now, but you can interact with it at least from all angles. It provides light for the tent. So this lantern, a little bit of trivia, this is actually associated with infinite rare candies for like testing through the game. If you just want to get through an area as fast as possible, you can just level up your Pokemon. But we're not going to do that, we're going to play the right way. So this is the tent for the female protagonist. If you played as the female, you would have, whenever you exited the tent, you would have gone right here. And this is Wilhelm's house, as well as his wife's. And this NPC is actually unique in that she is in a wheelchair. I don't think there are any official Pokemon NPCs that have been seen in a wheelchair, but we did it here. So instead of having just regular books on the shelves, we were thinking about actually having entire stories that you could read, and we actually have some of those stories written, but I don't think we ever implemented them. I'm sure APT will release those assets when the time comes. Oh, yeah, I've been walking this whole time, but this is actually one of those hacks that has the running shoes on by default, which is a nice quality of life thing. Whoa, hold on there, Sonny. There's Professor Wilhelm, or Dr. Wilhelm if you want to go by the updated terms. Now we're in the lab and we're about to get our starter. So this is pretty similar to the plot of the original FireRed so far, but it's gonna get more unique and interesting as things evolve. Oh, so Wilhelm is actually Maxwell's dad. I forgot about that detail. So I should probably mention this isn't my first time playing this demo, but I haven't played the demo in years, so a lot of this stuff is going to be stuff that I don't remember. I'm just gonna be testing out stuff. The Pokeballs on the table, not behind the bookshelves. Yeah, so I'm gonna be messing around a lot in this playthrough just to make sure I don't miss any small details. Okay, so this Rakkus is actually the rodent Pokemon of the game, like the kind you find in Route 1. We actually have a whole bunch of overworld sprites for the Pokemon in this game, and this is one of them. Although we've updated it since then. It looks a lot better than this. So we've got Morinka, the Orca. This one is one of the less interesting starters in my opinion because it's just a regular Orca. Then we got Elif, the Grass Elephant. Probably the most powerful starter of the three. And this one, Quindle, the Fire Squirrel. This is the one that I chose on my first playthrough, I believe. And it'll be the one that I choose on this playthrough. You know what? I'm not really gonna worry about nicknames at least not this playthrough. And then the rival is of course going to choose the one with the type advantage. Alright, so we got the typical Blaze ability for the Fire starter, Lonely Nature, Fire typing, we got Scratch and Howl for the moves, so nothing too fancy. And then for the bag, don't start out with any items, like you get the potion from the PC in the official games, but in this game I don't really think you get anything like that. Ooh, critical hit. I'm probably gonna lose. Let's see what happens if we leave without talking. I have some extra work for you to help me out with. Alright, so this is actually the first side quest in the game. We catch Rakus and we get 500 for each. So what he just said there was a failsafe in case Rakus was your last Pokemon. I obviously don't have a Rakus in my party, but he says that whether your last Pokemon is a Rakus or not. There's Claudette. Okay. So I guess I can't go in there. Let's see if Margaret has any unique dialogue for us. Alright. Time to get to actually playing the game. Oh. So, what you see now is something that I don't see in a lot of ROM hacks. APT was thinking about having several of these throughout the game. So, from here you can choose to battle or not to battle. And I believe if you say no, then like it's not going to be like other Pokemon games where it's going to force you to battle anyway. You actually do have the option here. But for the sake of gameplay, we're going to say yes. This time we're gonna start off with a howl. Oh great, we got hit with another critical hit. And we're probably gonna lose again. Yep, 2 losses in a row due to critical hits. What you see right now is the area you go whenever you lose a battle. The text here is so dramatic. So, there's nothing over here, these are just walls. I got a repel for some reason. the first place in the game where you can catch a Pokemon, one of which includes the Rakkus that are needed for the side quest. This is Test Out Trail, which kind of sounds like Test Out, which makes sense since this is one of the first places that you see in the game, but it's actually an anagram of offset or outset. So we're gonna go ahead and do the side quest, catching at least one Rakkus. I don't really plan on grinding money because I know that's gonna be boring to watch. But we are gonna do it once just to see how it works. I do recall there being one other Pokemon that you could catch around here called Chig. It's kind of like the Pidgey of this region. Let's go ahead and catch one of these just as a team member, a temporary team member at least. So on APT's DeviantArt, you can actually see the stats and whatnot for the various Pokemon, but in case you don't feel like doing that, here's a little bit of information on Rakkus. I'm gonna be speeding up these boring battles if you don't mind. I don't think there were any hidden items on these rocks. Yeah. Oh, yeah, here's a potion. We actually made items for all of the overworld sprites, so they're not just all Pokeballs like in the original games. So here's that bird I was talking about. Let's see if we can rest our Pokemon at the tent. looks like we can. Go ahead and catch this guy. This is one of those contest winner Pokemon. So basically, Aspiring Coca-Trainer had hosted a contest years ago, and the winners got to have their Pokemon featured in the ROM hack, and this is one of them right here. Alright, I'm gonna go and heal up again. Alright, we're back. Let's check out those new Pokemon. We got Kratos here, the bug type. And Cholaka. I don't know if it's Cholaka or what. By the way, the sprites that you see in this game, like the battle sprites, we've revamped all of them, so they don't all look like they do now with the completely black outlines and everything. Some have even been replaced entirely. Now, if I recall, this is one of the overpowered, yeah, this is like, it has Icicle Spear despite being like an early encounter, so we can pretty much OHKO anything around its level if it gets lucky enough. Good thing we got the fire starter, because otherwise this thing could have beaten my whole team, honestly. a little bit of trivia about the toddler. It's wearing a costume of a sprite that should look very familiar. That is of a Pokemon known as Voltner, specifically a fake Pokemon or fakemon. And you saw it at the start of the video. It is the mascot of the game. Alright, time to go back and heal again. Alright, we are back, and now we're gonna see if we can find a new Pokemon. There's one right now. This is another contest related sprite. One of the categories was make an ice wolf or an ice moose. And this is supposed to be an ice wolf. Alright, we got Ember. Now I can easily blaze through this whole cave. But first, I'm gonna try to catch one of these. Intimidate. That's a pretty good ability for an early game Pokemon. No ice moves though. At least not yet. Ah, here's that overpowered snowman Pokemon. Or Snowhead, I should say. I'd catch it if I had any Pokeballs left. So this NPC right here is unique in that you can actually battle him multiple times. In each rematch he gets stronger. Let's go ahead and send out Wisely for the Intimidate. I don't really think any of these are a good matchup because I think Varrock is a rock type, but as long as I reduce its stats, there shouldn't be a problem. thing it doesn't have any rock moves or I'd be in trouble. Oh great, one of these guys. If this outspeeds me and it gets lucky, then it's sweeping my whole team. Good thing I'm faster though. Oh, it actually took that move surprisingly well. But it didn't use Icicle Spear, so we're all good. In addition to having Icicle Spear, Snowlow also has, like, one of the better BSTs for the early game Pokemon. See if we can get to the end without dying. I may want to switch out Scratch from the top slot with Ember. Yeah. One of the less appealing designs in my opinion. Like even the redesign, it's not much to look at. There sure are a lot of unattended kids in this cave. I don't think there were any hidden items in this cave, but I don't like to check anyway. Here we are at Waterton. This is where Professor Wilhelm was coming from. This is where we get the town map. You can actually refuse to pay for it and he'll give it to you for free. That's kind of funny. Oh, but if you insist on not taking it and then you change your mind, then you don't get the chance to get it for free. You have to pay. So now that we have the map, let's see if it shows us the region. No, it still just uses the standard Kanto map, although we do see the names of places in the game. We'll see the rest as we get there. Nothing over there, just This is supposed to be a port city, so that's why there are all these piers, although there's nothing really of interest by going over there. So what we tried to do is make every overworld sprite unique. And what I mean by that is we didn't use any assets from the original games, except for like the non-NPC stuff like this and the floorboard and the plants, you know, stuff like that. But the NPCs, we tried to make them all unique. And of course we're gonna buy a whole bunch of Pokeballs. We didn't get a Premier Ball, I guess those aren't in this game. I'm gonna get a couple of these. And one of those. Here is the first gym in the game. Silver Springs Ice Cream. So this area in the game I completely forgot about. Instead of just your average ordinary Pokemon Center where you gotta talk to Nurse Joy, you can actually take a shortcut in this game and just step on that pad in the middle and it'll heal your party. It's a lot more convenient that way. And we got a fast travel machine instead of the Fly TM. Alright, before we go any further, I think this is a good stopping point. I've been recording for a while. Hope you enjoyed the playthrough so far. We're going to continue soon enough, and we're going to see a whole bunch more. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe if you like the video. Not just to me over here, but also to aspiring Poke Trainer. So that's all for now. See you guys.